introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Buffalo Bills and the New England Patriots. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His crew playing some football, 5-2 in their last 7 games. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys know the playoffs are in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Should be a fun one. Off we go on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led by former #1 overall pick and Super Bowl champion with the Rams, Matthew Stafford.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike. And I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Just take what the defense is giving you, and you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch-and-catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
They'll go with fighting for the bunker. He loses the football. And fortunately, one of his teammates there to save him. He'll wind up getting enough to pick up the first down.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey, guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs. So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. Is one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Off the bootleg, it's Stafford. Derwin James, the multiple times All-Pro, getting in there for the sack.
Pretty evident that the defense is just giving no time of day to any run actions. They are playing pass all the way, and he can continue to give as many play-action fakes as he wants. It hasn't affected anybody, and in this case, it results in a sack.
3rd and long. Here's Stafford. Pass complete, right side to Kincaid. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The New England offense getting ready to go to work here. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Everyone loves to dive into whether a bye comes at a good time, a bad time, and I really just think it's a matter of perspective. So here we got a team that was hot. They were rolling, multiple wins going into their bye week, and I can tell you what, the energy around that building, going into a bye, know you're playing really good ball, it makes that week a lot better, certainly, than the alternative.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and a couple.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Allen. He'll step up and run. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here, but he's got the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
Allen goes with the pop pass. He's across midfield. And he will go all the way. Mike Evans. Touchdown, Patriots. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Pats will take a 7-0 lead.
Bills nothing.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, this is strong. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. The Bills offense and Matthew Stafford heading back onto the field. The numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here, right up there among the NFL leaders in touchdown passes. Stafford now to throw on first down. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
2nd down, it's Stafford. This one popped by Khalil Shakir. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 11 yards on the pass there. First down, Buffalo.
First down, Bills.
They'll run with Cook. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And I'll tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8. Setting up 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
The zone read, a handoff here to Cook. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
I I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
Now a 3rd and 2. New England going to take their second timeout to talk things over before 3rd down. Out of the gun, Stafford. He's got his man, and that's Kincaid. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His 3rd catch goes for a 1st down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
From the gun, here's Stafford. A short throw caught by Kincaid. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. Stafford now on 2nd down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it's going to be 3rd down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag back in the backfield. Is it a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? What a critical flag. Roughing the passer. It sets up 1st and goal. That is caught. And he's in. Joshua Palmer. Touchdown, Bills.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all time, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 2. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
21-yard line.
On play action, Allen. A throw on the move is caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 8. They run over center with Williams. Room to run at the 35. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Patriots 1st down. Allen working from the pistol. Going up top for Evans. That is caught. And he will score. Mike Evans. Touchdown, New England. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
It's the score.
A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. The tight end Kincaid in motion. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now it's Stafford. This one complete to Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. And off the deflection. It is taken in. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point. Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
On 3rd down, Stafford. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. That's the All-Pro 3 years running, Chris Jones. In for the sack. He registers number 14 on the year.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
On the return, Travion Henderson. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
First down. This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. So after one, 14-10 is our score. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Time for the second quarter. Patriots with the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Now Allen Allen. That's out wide to Williams. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Here's 1st and 10. Allen will throw. Open man, downfield. Chase has it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. That one good for 29.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back from line of scrimmage. That's it. From the 21, here's 2nd and 9. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. To the air is Allen. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Third down and 9. Allen to throw. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. Allen's going to throw for it. Escaping to his left. And he's going to have the Pats first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Here's Allen to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will not get away. terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line.
Sometimes it's easy for a defense to lose track of a running back, especially when he leaks out from the backfield, but not the case here. They kept eyes on him the whole time, comes in, makes a sure tackle, and drops him for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. From the gun, it's Allen. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
On 3rd down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, out comes Andres Porregales for the Patriot field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Patriots will open up a touchdown lead. It's now 17-10.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly had the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
After the made field goal, back out is Porregales to kick this one away. On the return, this is Strong. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
It's a pick up at 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We're back to Foxborough after this. Second and 7. Out of the gun, Stafford. That's complete to Coleman. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2. Stafford. And that is incomplete. Joshua Palmer was the intended receiver. And it's going to be 4th down. Here's Mitch Wisnowski now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. The Patriots offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. And it may be time for this defense to start throwing a second defender at him, maybe. Look at what he's done. Whenever the defense has tried the first half, it hasn't worked. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. To throw is Allen. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Greg Russo into double figures now. That is sack number 10 on the year.
I can promise you, Mike, when this play call went into the headset of the quarterback, nobody on the coaching staff thought this play was going to result in a sack. This ball is expected to come out quick, wide receiver screen, and do the rest after the catch. Something was thrown off with the timing, and quarterback had no choice but to eat it and gets taken down for a sack.
To the air on second down. Here's Allen. And he's out of bounds. Still short of the first down, but got a good chunk of yardage back with that one.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Allen on third down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They'll indeed go for it with Allen. That's going to be caught. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. Allen going to throw on first and 10. Flush to his right. And he won't try to risk much more. Sliding down a gain of 3. Allen going to try and hurry him up to the line.
At the 43-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
To the air on third down. Here's Allen. Headed left. Buying time. Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hansen, our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Week 15 of the NFL season, playoff time for you fantasy football players. But for the real teams, the home stretch is starting. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL starts now. In Tampa, the Buccaneers at home to take on an NFC South foe, the Atlanta Falcons. And this is DeMarcus Robinson. He has a step. He has the grab. This will be an 83-yard catch and run for the touchdown. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they play host to the Arizona Cardinals. And it's the veteran, and he's still got it, Joe Mixon. He's going to take this one in for the score, now with 15 touchdowns on the year. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles taking on the Raiders. And this is Jalen Hurts. He connects. It's a 16-yard touchdown. This one's gone to halftime, and it's the Eagles lead it by a couple of touchdowns at the half. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, Travion Henderson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. First down, New England.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Going to keep it on the zone read. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Patriots first down.
It's the combination of size and speed that really differentiates Josh Allen from the rest of the quarterbacks in the league. So it makes a lot of sense that they're going to get the ball in his hands as often as possible. And we just saw why there.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Play action. It's Allen. He's got it at the 7. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Quickly into the hands of Chase. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
At the 9-yard
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top.
Still 2nd down.
From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. They'll work the middle this time with Stevenson. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10.
A gain of 3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
The play clock down to 0. And this, not the best of sequences.
Still 3rd down.
Third and goal. Allen. That is caught. He's trying to get to the marker, but he's not going to get there. About a yard short. Now, what do you do on 4th and 1?
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage, and it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down. We go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cooks. Oh, that's not going to work out at all. That is a safety. And that's the first thought in your mind, running a play from the 1. If you're the defense, trap him back behind the line, get a safety, and that's exactly what they do with the good stop there.
This is one of those situations, Mike, where the defense really understands what's coming. They know the offensive point of view is to just try to give themselves a little breathing room, move it away from the goal line. And in this case, they're able to capitalize, make the tackle for loss, and it leads to the safety. You know, Mike, for a lot of guys in the league, the best way to make an impact as a rookie is through special teams. And anytime you can make yourself valuable, find a way to contribute, you do it. And that was a heck of a return right there.
Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
As we saw in the first half, Mike, the defense was really unable to do anything to slow him down. He put up some really big numbers there in the first 2 quarters. Now here in the second half, just doesn't look like they've made many adjustments in the attempt to slow him down.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off.
From the 25, here's 2nd down and 3. Now whistles. Play clock at 0, and that'll cost them 5. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 8. Gino to throw. The throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's clear whenever they were trying to set up was not going to work. He went through his entire progression, had nobody to throw the ball to, and just kind of surrenders the play and throws it away.
They need to get to the 22, but now face third down. Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
What's happening?
2 yards from 6 points. It is first down and goal.
Delay of game. Offense.
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. They'll run. It's Williams. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, Smith. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Joey Bosa in there for his second sack of the game. That brings him to 10 on the season.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Working out of the gun, Smith. And this will be caught right sideline, but no, out of bounds. The official says incomplete. Receiver could not get both feet down. And that's going to bring up fourth down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their third quarter lead.
So it's not exactly what you're looking for when you set out on a drive, but at the same time, you don't want to come away empty-handed either. So in this case, they'll take those 3 points.
On the return, it's Ty Johnson. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. The Bills offense ready for this next possession. And things were already problematic for him. You had the safety followed by the field goal. Look, all things considered, not the worst outcome possible, but got work to do as they begin first and 10. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Here's second and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. And he's got Palmer. It's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. His 50th reception on the season. And he's got a first down to go with it.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, Stafford. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now second and 10.
Throwing again is Stafford. To the middle of the field. Caught by Shakir. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. The tight end Kincaid in motion. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Stafford to throw again. Open man is Palmer. It's complete. And he will have the 1st down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Bills.
Here's a handoff to Cook. Now Cook loses the football. And the Patriots are going to recover.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, like, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Williams. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Off the play fake. It's Smith. Going up top for Evans. That one knocked away. In the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll go with Williams. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 6. On the bootleg, it's Smith. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
Number 24, the ball carrier. First jump Bedford on the stop. A gain of 5 yards. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
Offense is out there. 4th and inches. Try to get him to jump. Did not work. Good job by the defense to stay disciplined. It's a delay again.
Still 4th down.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go. Smith. Well, the blitz gets there. He is sacked. And they turn it over on downs.
All right, Mike, so in this situation, a defensive coordinator has 2 options. You can sit back and play the pass, or you can be aggressive and go after the quarterback. In this case, they chose the latter, and that's why they were able to force the turnover on downs.
The Bills offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40. On 1st and 10, Stafford. That's to the left side and taken in by Coleman.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Stafford now on 2nd down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd down, 3 to go. Out of the gun, Stafford. A short throw caught by Kincaid. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Moore going in motion. To the air again. Stafford. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here comes 2nd and 4. Again, it's Stafford. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And he's going to be brought down. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They run out of the gun. It's Cook. And the Bills are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this down to about the 3. The Pats going to stop it here. They'll use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Back at the 7. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. Working out of the gun, Stafford. For the end zone, but it's batted away. Incomplete. It was open for a moment. Defense closed quickly, and now it's 3rd and goal.
A bit of a risky throw here in the end zone, Mike, and those windows down here tight, they close so much faster in this part of the field. By the time he let it go, the defender was already in position and was able to make a play on the ball.
And he will score! Game on! Dawson Knox, touchdown Buffalo. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year. Now Prater to tack on the extra point. He's got it. And the Bills have cut the deficit to 5.
Patriots 22, Bills 17.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Patriots offense and veteran receiver Mike Evans getting set for this drive. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Off the play fake. Smith. This is too far out in front and one's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's a give to Stevenson. The Bills going to use the 1st of their timeouts. Talk things over before 3rd down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Going up top for Evans. That is hot. And he will dive into the end zone. 75 yards. Touchdown, New England. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game. And number 14 for the year. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Bills offense ready to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete.
It's 2nd down and 10.
To throw on 2nd downs, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marte Maku. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
They'll take over 1st down and goal at the 1-yard line.
And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. Borregales now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Pats are able to extend the lead.
36, Bills 17.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, this is strong. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. The Bills' offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete.
Well, it's late, you're losing, things really haven't gone your way all day today, and there's really not much left to do other than to try to take some big shots downfield. That time the coverage is really good and just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Stafford. A pass caught right side by Coleman. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Stafford. And on 3rd down, that ball is incomplete.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
He's got his man, that's Coleman. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. That'll wind up a gain of 11 on 4th down. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard. It is 2nd and 9. Now Stafford. Into the hands of Coleman. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A 5-yard pickup on the play.
Stafford now on 3rd down. On target to Moore. 1st and 10. 13
yards on the play. That's good for a Bills 1st down.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. He'll find his running back, Cook. Here's a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Patriots 20-yard
Throwing again is Stafford. Oh, and that one is intercepted by Stephon Gilmore. So they're going to take over at their own 8-yard line.
Intercepted. The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. And that'll be a pickup of 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 11-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Fires left sideline. That is complete. And he's taken down up past the 35. A pickup there of 25 yards. 1st down, New England.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Going up top for Evans. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 yards. Even with the lead, they're trying to press the tempo.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So it's a win for the Patriots. Their perfect season continues here into the month of December. They continue to be the #1 team in all of football. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.